with our breath pattern today is called a nose to straw breath. And then we're going to do a body scan. And we're going to do an exercise, the one I was just speaking about with Susie, the tension and release exercise. Such a powerful exercise, such a good one. And something you guys can use, hopefully a lot of tools for the rest of your time, whether you're with me or not. So, and then we'll go through our a little more neuro, getting into mobility. We're going to use bands today, get to our floor work, and a little bit more core work today. Okay, so just bring your feet under you. Look down at your feet and have them in a comfortable-ish parallel position. So if being like really kind of directly in front of you is uncomfortable in any way, you change that. You want to have a comfortable stance. And then let's go ahead and maybe close the eyes or look kind of soft gaze forward. Just check in with the body in this time, in this moment. We do that just by bringing our awareness to all the things we can be aware of. And so you might just notice the sound around your body. And then you'll notice the air that's touching your skin. Going from outward and into inward. Noticing the mat under your feet. And that connection between your feet and the surface beneath you. And then noticing the clothes that you put on your body and how they're touching your body. And then notice any recurring thought. And any overall emotion or feeling that's present this morning in this moment. And then is there any sensation in the body? That's some of us said, okay, I feel a little stiff today, or just notice what's the body, is there any areas of the body that are talking to you? And then just link your attention onto your breath just for a moment. Can you find the breath in the body? Be very subtle. See if you can find that gentle inhale in the body and that exhale in the body. And just link your full attention onto that pattern, your pattern of breath. And then we're going to move into this exercise called nose to straw breath. And it's going to be a 3-count in through the nose. We exhale for 6 counts as if you were blowing out a straw. And then there's a pause for 2 counts. And we're going to repeat that about 5 times. And I'll talk you through it. So let's inhale through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Exhale as if you're blowing out a straw for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. 1, 2. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause the breath for 2. We're going to keep going. Inhale 3. Exhale 6. Pause for 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 6. Pause for 2. Last one. Inhale 3. Exhale 6. Pausing. And then just let that go. Either keep the eyes closed or you can softly open them. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up over the head. We're going to do a body scan. We're gonna bring our awareness to different parts of our body as we bring our hands down the body. So starting to bring the hands down in front of down through the crown of the head. And as you bring your hands down, you're gonna bring your awareness and attention to the top of the head. And then as you scan down, you're gonna bring your attention to your forehead. We're gonna take our time. Scanning down, what's there? So the eyes, back of the skull, what do I notice? Bringing our awareness, attention down towards the jaw, the ears, down to the throat, back of the neck, coming down to the top of the shoulders, scanning down to the chest, the upper back, scanning down to the lower ribs, bringing your attention to that lower mid-back, scanning down to the belly, tension in the belly, and the low back, attention to the top of the hips, and then attention down into the back of the sacrum and the glutes, all the way down to the pelvis, base of the pelvis. Keep scanning down to the thigh bones, front, side, and back of your legs. Bringing your attention to your knees, to your calves, to your ankles, all the way to your feet, tops of the feet, bottoms of the feet. Let's hold our attention for a moment at the bottoms of our feet. And even to your toes. And let the arms just hang, and then bring your attention to your upper arms, to the biceps, left and right side, to your elbows, to the forearms, to your wrists, the top of your hands, to the palm of your hands. Hold your attention to the palms of your hands just for a moment. And then to your fingertips. Gently open our eyes and just kind of take an overall note of what we notice in our body. Feet can be a little wider. We're going to do 4 tension and release. So we're going to try to tense every muscle in our body, even our face and our head. And then we're going to hold that tension, and then we're going to imagine it melt out of us. We're going to do this, and I'll talk you through it 4 times. Okay, so let's grab the floor. Like you can pick up the floor. Start to hug the calf to the bone, tense your calves. Start to tense your quads, your inner thighs, your hamstrings, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your belly, your diaphragm, make some fists. You're holding on for dear life. Squeeze your biceps, your chest gets tight, your upper back gets tight, my throat gets tight, my jaw, my face scrunches up, the top of my head. Hold that for a moment. Take an inhale. Feel tension in your body. And then on your exhale, you're going to let it melt away. Let it all melt out. And again, find your feet, grab the floor. Your calves hug in, inner thighs, hamstrings pull up on the quads, your glutes tighten, your belly tightens, your diaphragm, your biceps, your chest, the back of the chest, the shoulders, upper chest, neck, throat, jaw, your face, like you tasted something super nasty, and then the whole entire head, and your eyes scrunch up, and everything is held. Hold it, and then let it release out of your body. Feel it just melt out. Feel everything get relaxed. Here we go again. Find your feet. Grab the floor. You're creating the tension so that you can let it go. Find the calves, your hamstrings, your inner thighs, your quads, your glutes, your belly, your diaphragm, your chest. Squeeze your hands, holding on for dear life. biceps, triceps, upper back, top of the shoulders, throat, face, head. Squeeze, hold it, take an inhale, and then let it melt out of it, melting butter. Melting, 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 melting. Keep letting it go out of the bones. Last one, grab the floor, feet tense, calves, inner thighs, hamstrings. Maybe I shake a little bit. I'm trying to release that tension. I hug the glutes, find the belly, your diaphragm, your rib cage, your back, fists, your biceps, back of the shoulders, upper shoulders, your chest, your throat, your face, your jaw. Squeeze the eyeballs, top of the head, hold it. Hold it, and then let it melt away. Little bounce. And as you bounce, just continue to let that tension melt away from the body. Try a little rotation. One of the most important skills we can really have is to let go of tension that we hold. Because animals know how to do it, and we are animals, but we've somehow decided we're going to hold on to it. So we have to reteach ourselves to let's go a little rotation and let it go. So we do these active releases. We'll do about 10 of these, just from the floor, real easy. Have one hand hit the front, one hand hit the back of your rib cage, so you get that little bit of input into the body here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Bring the hands like so. We're going to cross. So rib to hip, across we go. There's a little flexion of my torso here. Do about 5 more each side. Find your breath. Nice and easy with our motions. One more each way. Good, and then let it go. Take your fingertips, little massage on the eyes. Dime-size pressure. Just massaging. Very light, so I can feel it's kind of a strange sensation in the beginning, and then it feels kind of satisfying, but you kind of feel your eyeball. It's my eyeball. Underneath that eyelid, right? And then you maybe notice areas of tension or not. Just giving your eyes a little massage. And then just go ahead and release that. So today, we're going to do an exercise for our visual called near far. Now, you're welcome to not much on this wall, so I understand that. But you're welcome to turn to the side. Let's all actually turn to the side, because you'll have something you can look at. And you might even have to go a little diagonal, because we're going to have a far away target. Tell me, say yes when you have a target you're going to look at.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now you're going to bring your thumb about 5 inches in front of the center of the face. A little further, yes, staying a little further out. Good. And then so it's in alignment with your nose, and you want to make sure you can see it clearly. So it's like we do it to our visual skills. So if I give you a little further out, I can't read. Okay, so we're going to look from our near target, you want to see it clearly, to your far away target. And then look back at your near and far away. Switching the eyes back and forth, seeing each target clearly before you come to the next one. Keep your breath there, going, feel your feet on the ground, relax in the body. More here. Near to far. Improving our visual skills, which helps our movement, our bodies move better. And we'll see better. One more. Near, far, and then rest. Did anyone eyes get a little tired? Okay, let's go for a little one. Okay, awesome. So we're gonna grab your band. Let's grab these. So you guys online, grab a band. We're gonna do a little work with the band with our through our mobility work. So you're gonna step into your band. We're gonna start with our ankle tilts. Let's step in with our left foot so you guys can mirror me. And then we're gonna lay the band out and we stand on it with the other foot. From here, I'm creating some resistance. I'm just gonna hold the band on the side. Good, and if your arms are super long, I could just hold on here. This part doesn't really matter so much, but you can hold on a little lower too. Okay, so your left foot is gonna roll out just slightly into that band. And our ankle tilts. And then we come back. We're just gonna do 4, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna turn your toes slightly in, keep some resistance there. Okay, and then so there's a slight internal rotation, and then we roll out 1, into the band 2, 3, 4, nice, and then you slightly externally rotate. It's a slight external rotation, same thing, roll out 1, 2, 3, 4, beautiful, come back to parallel, come off of this, we're gonna pick up that foot. So now I hold on with both hands, I pull the band, use my arms a little bit, and I pull the band to the center of my belly button. So bend your elbows, everybody, so I might have to pull down a little lower. And if we need to hold on, because it's balancy, don't be shy, hold on to the wall. So here, can you give me some ankle circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's focus on when we come up and around, the band kind of helps us. So focus on that up and around, go the other direction, stand nice and tall, 1, up and around, 2, just the foot, 3, 4, 5, push into the band, pull up on the band. Push your foot down, pull up, get resistance. We're gonna take this leg, we're gonna go around to the side, and then we're gonna come back to center. Little half circle. It's gonna get tricky, going around. Yeah, and hold on, see the perfect, and back. And side. And back, keep pushing into that band, 1 more around to the side. And back, and then down we go. Yeah, so you want a roller? There's a few rollers too. Okay, let's try the other side. So we stand into the band, we're gonna lay it out long, and we're gonna balance it, or we're gonna step on top of it. Ankle tilt on the other side. Nice tall spine. Adding a little resistance to our joint mobility work. So we're gonna roll that ankle out. 1, 2, I really let my foot be the one that rolls out. 3, 1 more. 4, turn your toes in slightly, roll it out. 1, 2, we feel a little bit of an opening on the side of our foot here. Good, awesome. 4, externally rotate slightly, open out. 1, 2, 3, 4, come back to center. Here's our balance challenge. We're gonna hold, so use your arms a little bit, pull up. Stand on your standing leg. Want to keep the leg still. Give me some ankle circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. Focus on the up and around. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 4, 5, and then push into the band, pull up on the band. Opposition here. We're going to stay parallel. We open the leg out to the side, and then we bring it back to center. Press out, and bring it back. 2, 3 more. That's it. Reaching into the band as you, last one, as you go around to the side. And then bring it back, lower down. Oh, all right. Okay, double your bands. Step into it. Good. It's gonna be a little tight. Okay, it's gonna go around the shins. Got it? Everybody got it? Good. And then we're gonna go into this. So from here, so I stand out so that already you can see I'm wide, so I have some resistance. And then we're gonna step one leg forward. And so I'm at this kind of diagonal. So my one leg steps forward to 45. The back leg's gonna stay straight, and I want you to think of pushing your back half into that band. That's gonna create some resistance. Can you see, Leah? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you guys, the pelvis stays facing me. Okay. Spine stays tall. We're gonna go with our knee circle. So I'm gonna go forward with the knee. I'm gonna go in, all the way straight and a little bit around. 1, 2, feel the band. 3, work with that resistance at the level of the calf. 1 more this direction, and then go the other way, in, forward, and around. 1, 2, 3, there you go. 4, from the shin, you use that not only as resistance, but as feedback. That's where I want to move from right now. 1 more. Woo, step on back, step the other leg forward. So your back leg pushes back into the band. My calf is active, or my leg, that back leg's active. And I bend that front knee, we'll go in, all the way straight and around. 1, keep the spine nice and tall. 2, 3, 4, beautiful. 5, go the other way. 1, 2, lower leg. 3, ankle, knee, hip mobility. 4, 1 more. 5, beautiful. Come back to center, but go wide. So I'm going to push out in the band a little bit. Maybe be a little, we're going to do a few squats, but just go to whatever level feels available, okay? So I push out, and soften the knees forward. I'm going to sink my hips back like I'm sitting on a high bench. Pause. Push out again on your band. Hold that. Now find your feet. Press the floor away with the feet. Don't go anywhere. And then stand all the way up. Knees extend. Pelvis comes, lifts up. And then we go again. We bend the knees. Snip the pelvis back. Push a little bit out on your band. Find your feet. That big toe, pinky toe to heel. This tripod. The feet press down and we go nowhere. And then we drive from the floor through the legs. Stand up. We're going to do 3 more. So bend the knees first. And then sit into like a 5, onto like a 5 bench. Little pressure out. Find your feet. Find your breath. And then walk away. Beautiful. And again, bend the knees first. Then sit back with the pelvis. Nice. Now push out of the band. Find those outer hip. Then find your feet. And then stand all the way up. Very nice. And 1 more time. Bend the knees. Sit the butt back. And knee mount to be a high stool at the bar. And then find your feet. And then stand. Oh, okay. Come on over there. Take it out. Not quite done with the band though. All right, take this band. Mine's really tight, so I'm gonna go inside my circle. But I think for you guys, I think you can go. You guys will go like this. Place. We did this with the TheraBand last week. This is a little more resistant, so I tell you, you'll go here. I'm gonna go like that. And if that feels like too much resistance, you can do like what I'm doing, which is I'm going in my. I get it up there, and then I'm going to press it forward. Okay. Soften the knees. Tailbone long, remember our pelvic length. And then from here, my arms just hold this band forward, and I take my chest sinks back into the band. And notice we have a little more resistance this week with these guys. You can feel hopefully that pressing back. And then I let the band push my chest forward. And then I really kind of lift the sternum. And then again, we'll just do 5. Press back. Yep. And then let the band bring your chest forward. Yes. And again, exhale, sink into the band with your chest, your sternum, your back. And then release it. And then back. And forward. Good. So go on, keep looking at me and let your chest lift. There you go. Yes. One more time. Feel a little different. Good. Rest. Okay, 2 more things with our band. Well, 3 more things. Okay, so we're going to take the band. Now, this is a very gentle. So maybe let's use these guys. We're just going to be gentle with it. So we're going to place the band on the base of the, around the base of the, not the base, but the center of your skull. I hold my arms in this little square position. And first, so we're going to keep that there. Now find your feet, okay? And then bring your knees over your feet. Your pelvis over your knees, your ribs over your pelvis, shoulders easy on the rib cage, and then there's your head. Okay, so we're gonna go very gentle. So like a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is like the most effort. You're gonna give me like a 3 to 4. Okay, so it's not a lot of effort. It's because the neck is sensitive. So from here, we slide our head back into the band, but I'm not gonna let my whole body go back. Just gently press, sliding back, chin slides slightly down. And then I'm just gonna release. Creating some space in our cervical spine. So we slide chin down a little bit, head slides back, and just check into my whole body. Go with me. Keep on top of your feet. A little bit of core work actually, and then release. Slide back. Do we feel a bit of a stretch in the back of our necks, you guys? Getting that spine, yes. Okay, good. And then release. And one more time. And then release. Good, just release that. Kind of the head just feels like a little lighter usually. Kind of cool. My head can breathe. Okay, we're gonna do spinal lengthening, then we're gonna do a shoulder exercise. So step into your band. I think this is how I want to do this. If you, okay, if you have long hair, you want to tie it up. Good job. So I'm gonna take this band and I'm gonna pull it up and over my opposite shoulder. So then one's in the front. And at home, you guys, you're gonna make your TheraBands, you're gonna tie it into a knot and make it into a loop. Okay, so you make a knot on one end and then you have a loop to go into. We good? Does that make sense? Okay. So here we have from this opposite, the band looks good. So you have to go over the opposite shoulder. Up and over. Yep, and then to have one behind, one in front. You got it. Where are your foot? It's kind of in the center of the, like, right in the center of the arch. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is actually this is another one of these exercises that I find to be very powerful and seemingly simple. Now, I know this might cut a little bit into us, so we won't. Hopefully, it feels okay. So from here, guys, we're going to just soft movement. You're going to lengthen your tailbone long. You're going to keep your tailbone long, and you're going to think of pressing your feet down and stand up into the band, and don't let your pelvis move. You're going to bend it. You're going to lengthen the tail long. You're going to keep it there. You're going to push the floor away. We stand up into our band. 2, one more time like this. Soften. This is creating space and length in our spine. We lengthen the tail. Don't let that change. You stand up from your feet. Beautiful. Stay right there. We're going to rotate towards the wall. Because we move in different planes, right? We're not linear people. So we're going to bend the knees. We're going to lengthen that tail. Get long to the crown of the head. Stand up into your band. Stay rotated. Bend the knees. Re-lengthen your tail and then stand up into the band. Long spines. Beautiful. One more time like this. We bend. We lengthen the tail. Don't let that pelvis move. And press from the feet to the hip to the crown of the head. Rotate center. Rotate the other way. Bend the knees. Lengthen your tail. Stand up. And again, bend the knees. Lengthen so that we can more pelvis. So lengthen the pelvis down. Yes. And then stand up. Good. And bend the knees. Yeah, the front leg is back. Yes. There we go. It's one leg. There we go. And then back to center. Oh, one more. Sure. Do one more. And then the tail. Yes. And back up. Okay, and back to center. So come on out. We're going to the other side. Let's just take a moment. When everyone places their hand on their pelvis, stop in your knees. Let's review a little of our pelvic tilt. So we're going to let the tail, like your tail feathers, just tip up and back. What that generally, when the pelvis does that, the back tends to follow to what we call like this arch or lordosis, you know, but it's that kind of position, okay? So we want to do that from the tail up. Now I want you to think, right, when you put your hands on your body, way down here, I want you to almost think that these guys slide down, 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 creating that length, which is then going to lengthen out. If I go too much, I keep going, it's going to create a rounding. We're going to ask that we go long. and then release the tail back. Let's practice that one more time. So from your pelvis, lengthen, now let's think tailbone, center of the base of the spine, goes down towards your feet. My spine goes up and tailbone goes long. And when I do that, you might feel a little bit of abdominals kick on. And then just release it. Last time, you see? We'll make sure we got that before we do the next side. So pelvis, yes, there you go, it's better. So almost pause here too. Think of like the front of the hip bone sliding up. Front of the pelvis comes up. Yes. And then release. Okay, I love that. So now let's go to the other side. Is that helpful a little bit? Okay. So what do whatever side you didn't do yet. Like which side did we do? Okay. This side. Whew. All right, 3 times each side. Parallel. And feel that length. Bend the knees. Lengthen the tail. Remember what we just did. So bring your feet so they're more. There you go. Yeah. And then keep the pelvic length and stand up. And back. Lengthen, lightness, but length, and then stand. Yes. Bend, lengthen, press from the feet up into this band. We're getting longer, taller. Let's rotate towards the kitchen. And bend the knees, lengthen the tail, stand up into your rib. Woo! Good, and bend. Let's think about the front of your hip bone sliding up towards your ribs. And keep it there and then stand up. And then slide the pelvis down, but back, down the back, up the front, and then stretch the leg. Rotate towards the wall. Bend the knees. Stay light, lengthen the tail, stand up into your band longer. And bend, lengthen, stretch. One more. Bend, lengthen, stretch. Come back to center. Good work. Last thing here for our shoulders. We're going to actually get strapped your TheraBand. Bring that band behind you. We're going to hold one side close, creating resistance for your other. We did circles last week. This week we're going to do something called a camshaft. Movement. So we're going to bring our arm pretty much kind of right in the line in the front of us. We can do this in different positions. We're going to go straight ahead. And I'm going to extend my back to go. So my spine, now just feel your spines for a second, actually. Don't stop to pause. Just notice how the spine and back feel. And that length you just established for yourself. And then from here, my shoulder blade is what I'm going to focus on. So I'm going to bring my shoulder blade forward. My arm stays where it is. I'm going to bring my shoulder up. I'm going to bring my shoulder back. And I'm going to bring my shoulder down. Let's go again. We go forward. We go up. We go back. We go down. One more. Forward. Up. Back. Down. Here we ready? We're going to reverse. We're going to go back. Up. Forward, down, keep those arms straight, go down, back, up, forward, one more time, breathing, release. Muscles we didn't know. Okay, other side, got 2 sides, okay. So arms stay straight, I didn't see, so when I was trying to have eyes on the back of the head. And then also the arms, sometimes when we're tightening the shoulder, we want to move our arms. So we're going to try to keep our arm at the shoulder level. Okay, here we go. Down the resistance, feel the length of your spine, that ease you created. We're going to go forward to the shoulder, up, back, down, forward, up, back. Beautiful. Down. One more. Forward, up. Back, down, stay here, back, up, forward, breathe, down, into the spine, up to the ear, forward towards me, down to the hip, one more time, in toward your spine, up to the ear, forward, down, like that, good. Okay, guys, favorite part of the class, we're gonna get up and go off the floor 10 times today. Have your blankets if you need them. And feel free to play with someone in the room too. Like, it could be like, hey, how are you doing this? So we're gonna just do this. We're gonna go up and down. I'm gonna give you the directions. We're gonna do 10. The last two, you get to do whatever you get to decide how you want to come down. So the first time, you're gonna come down and lay on your stomach. Just kind of map the way you come down, all the way down. Notice how do you get down on the floor. We're going to try to think of some creative ways. We're down on the floor, all the way on the ground. And then we're just going to get up from the ground. How are we going to get up? With our mode of action. And then again, come down, lay on the belly. So I'm going to do that a different way. Bring it down a different way on the floor. And then let's come on up, make it up a different way. Good, come on down, lay on your backs. Lay them down a different way than I did last one. And then we're back. Take a moment. And then get up. Maybe I just use one hand. Maybe I use no hands. And then come down again, lay on your backs. Come on up. When I get up a different way, maybe I use no hands this time. It was so funny. Last week, someone said, "What if I just face planted?" Jump off the couch. That was my sister and my mom. Like, that would get us on the floor. No face planting. All right, come on down, lay on your right sides. Come on up a different. Right when you get up, go back down. Like, come on down, lay on your right side. Come on up. How can I get up quickly? Get down there, lay on your left side. Once you get down there, it's hot lava, you're gonna come right back. Changing the game. All right, that was left side. Did we do right side? So now 2 times on your own. Come down, lay on either side, wherever you want. Do it. Oh, careful. Yep, and then come right back up. So kind of quickly, 2 more times on your own. Awesome, you guys. So great. You can see that the things have like started to think of creative ways here. Woo, awesome. Grab your green bands. Bring those green bands in front of you. About shoulder, a little bit. You want some resistance here. I'm going to reach forward to the knuckles. Let's reach down. So now a scale of 1 to 10, 5 effort. So I'm going to pull out on the band. And I want to think that when I pull out, I want you to do this. First pull out and do it from your chest. And those like right in this area. And then let that go. And now when you pull out, I want you to do it from your arms. So find the arm bones, almost the arm bones kind of, you're fluffing the shoulders. It's like they go out away from you. Oh, like, what are those things called people used to have on their clothes?
Shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads. Shoulder pads. We're having that shoulder pad. We're having like our shoulder pads here. So reaching down and away and lift up. We're slightly reaching out with our arms until we get to that point where like, okay. And then we're gonna bring it back. Okay. So from the arms, wide chest, and I reach down and I'm pulling out with my arms. And then I lift up. Beautiful. Creating space in the body as we move. create strength. And then down we go. 2 more, down, create space, and up. And then down, and we can allow it in one more, or we're gonna allow, as we create that space, when you reach away from your body, and think of those shoulder blades, the ones we were just moving, coming under, up and underneath you, so the shoulder gets to go, the shoulder blade goes up and under, it allows the shoulder to slide up from underneath my armpit, so it's not up here, it's this upward rotation of my shoulder blade, and actually, yes, it's beautiful, let's do one more like that. We want that motion of our shoulder. We don't need to keep our shoulders down. We're designed to lift up, but how they lift up, we have to re-educate. We're lifting up from underneath. Oh, and we get that beautiful. Yes. Really nice. Take a moment, get long. We get those ribs up off the pelvis a little bit. Take a breath. And then down you go. Oh, okay. Take that to the side. We're gonna come down to all fours, please, and have both block. Now, we're gonna super long, but we will take a moment in between some of our all fours work to do a little bit for our arms, okay? We're going to come onto the blocks. From in, just a way to play with some of this to bring the floor towards us, okay? So knees are under the hips, hands on the blocks, press those blocks away for me. And then from here, we're gonna do some, the arms are gonna stay straight, we're working on our arms today, so we're gonna slide the shoulders into our back. And then we're gonna push the blocks away, the shoulders away. It's called a scapular push-up, so sliding in and push away, too. Okay, lighten the body. I could slide back from my legs a little bit to take a little bit of the weight off if I want. Or I could slide over my hands a little bit more, and then I would have more weight. You get to play with what feels right to you today. 3 more. From the hands to the shoulders. Hands to the shoulders. Last one. Good, now keep pressing the blocks away. You're going to tuck your toes under. You're going to go right into a little hover. So you're going to take an inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to bring those knees right up off your. Then you're going to go back. And you're going to suck the knees up into the pelvis. Lift them up. And back up. Inhale, exhale, pull the knees up. And then down you go. This time, everybody slide back towards your hips. Stay there, and then knees up. And this, nice. Come back up. One more like that. Stay towards your hips. Bring those knees up forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down you go. Rest. You got the hands. Give me some either high kneeling. Give me some wrist circles. Really relax the fingers. Let the hands be relaxed as we and then go the other way. And just do some of these circles. There you go. Awesome. Okay, beautiful. All right, take the blocks to the side. I'm gonna come to the side line. You better do the side line probably facing. Watch. I'm gonna face this way. Watch once. So we're gonna lie on your side, or you can just go with me. If you want to walk, just go with me. I'm gonna talk with you. So we're gonna lay on your. Let's all lay on the left side, so right side's up. And you're in this clamshell position. Like you're sitting in a chair laying down, because the pelvis is behind you. So everyone tuck your tailbone under a little bit. Oftentimes we'll be in a tuck position, but then I want you to release your tailbone back a bit. And then you're gonna lift up your side waistline. Okay, so the waistline lifts and your tailbone just goes back, like you're sitting in a little chair. But you're not super arching your back, okay, because you're gonna use that core. Now your top leg is just gonna, like a book, you guys, and we're gonna lift that leg up, just like a book. So the whole leg comes off. Your foot comes in. Yes. Yep, hold it. And then keep lifting like you had a band around your legs. Your bottom leg presses down into the floor. The top leg presses up. So do we feel a little bit of work in our glute? A little bit turn on so far. It's just one. And then we're going to come back down slow. That's it. That's right. So bring your knees. Everyone bring your knees up a little higher. Yes. And then the whole leg is going to lift up. And then press down with your bottom leg and up the upper leg. Yes. There we go. You're back. Okay. And then now you go. From here, you guys are going to keep going. Bring your knees up a little higher. Good. And then how like you take the pelvis right here. This one start with this leg. Pause here. Pause here. Turning towards the foot. There we go. Now with your leg a little up. Your belly button fixing. There. Switch position. So they almost like you have a belt buckle or a light, and your light's shining towards that. The belly button towards the floor, because otherwise it wants to pelvis wants to go against you. And then we'll be like, oh, other things. You know, right? Yeah, beautiful. Nice job. Good job. Anybody else not feeling the glute? I will help. Nicely up. Okay, one more, you guys. Okay, bring your knees up a little higher. Yeah, so much. Well, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna move. All right, yeah. There you go. Okay, and then down you go. Very nice. One more here. Here. Hey, I want to see. So now you guys are laid in that side laying position. Oh, so new exercise. Sorry, one more exercise. You can do one more too. You're bent. Now you're going to take your leg. You're going to keep it bent. You're going to take it behind you until you start to feel the hamstring glute, that gluteal fold, where your hamstring and glute meet. So imagine you were pressing the wall back behind you. So and then just hold that for a second. Okay, so you want to feel the thigh bone goes back. Yes, beautiful. Sometimes it's cramps, so don't be too mad at me. And then come back forward. And just place it in. Good. So the leg stays bent. And then it comes back behind this way. And we want to find here. Yep, beautiful. And then back down. Nice, Jonah, gorgeous. Good. Okay, keep going. What about 5 more of this? Slow. Take it back behind you. Go slow and low, and push back. And you can even have your hand. Maybe everyone take their hand right where their hamstring and glute meet. Can I feel that junction? Turn on. Right where your hamstring and glute meet. You want to find this upper hamstring. Yes. Move your fold and then come back. You guys got 2 more. Slow and steady. We can turn on. We can feel. Push back, hold it for a second. Bring it forward. Woo, the last one. Take it back. Hold and engage. Feel it. Find it. And then bring it forward and stretch your legs straight in front of you. Just to get a little stretch, and you can lower it down. Take that hamstring stretch, flex your foot. And then slowly press yourself up. We're going to turn to the other side. Setting yourself up. Remember, we want to bend the knees a little bit further up than we normally do. You guys are having you start in a little more flexion than like a typical clamshell position. So go to where you usually go and then bend the knees up a little further. You're already in some hip flexion. And then we think about the side of our waist that's touching the floor, lift that up a little bit. And that's going to give your abs a little job to keep your spine along. So now your whole top leg, like a book, lifts up. Now keep your belly buttons turning towards the floor as your leg lifts up, because guess what? The pelvis wants to go with you and you're in the same note. So you can find that glute. And then push the floor down with your leg that's on the floor as you push up. And then down we go. Nice and slow, working on slow hip mobility here and getting those muscles around the hip to turn on in different positions. Today we're doing these 2. and then come back in. And the leg presses, the bottom leg presses, both legs are pressing away from each other. And then they come back in. Good, how we do? We feeling this side? Good. Yeah, good. Good. One more. Yeah. And now we bring in these. Back down. All right, two more. Remember to feel like both legs are like pushing away from each other. And there we go. Go on more. There we go. Good. And then you guys will take that leg behind you. So here, going into that hip extension for the leg. We're going to go behind, pressing back, fine, and you can even place the hand at the base of the glute. Feel as that glute hamstring work, is it on? And then bring it forward. We want to bring that on board. And those are the muscles here that help us walk, hip extension, go up hills. Bring it forward. The one we sit on a lot. Turn it back on. And forward and a little lower when it goes back then, keep it low. You get a little more medial hamstring. Okay. Find it, feel it. Then we'll bring it back. Trying to find our muscles and feel them. Hey, brain, there's my muscle. Let's get it going. And we actively, when we engage the back body, it actively opens up the front body. Get that stretch in the front one more time, and we'll just hold it for a little moment. Hold it, feel back here. Remember the waistline's lifted. There we go. Just nice. Find my hand. Yes. Beautiful. And then bring it in. Awesome. Okay, come on up. Grab your blocks. One little finale, and then we'll hold it down. So options, you can always stay with the hover. We're going to play this with a little plank or the core situation. So we're going from, and you can also be on forearms. Now, you could be on forearms on the blocks, totally fine. So you can also do that. Okay, so in either way, you like I said, hover and or plank. So we're going to bring the knees a little closer. Okay. Or over our hands, and again, you can even do this against the wall or on an incline. Okay, so there's lots of options to get this overall body engagement. You're gonna push the floor away, with the blocks away. And then I want you to just gently, you guys, not jamming, but can I gently slide my shoulder blades down my back? Now we were sliding the shoulder blades down earlier. Let's draw them down a little bit. Just to engage the muscles under the armpits. That stays there. Arms are strong. They don't change. Now I place my right foot back. I find the ball of the foot, and I reach through my heel, so I actually even kind of feel that medial fold turn. Then I take my other leg and float it. Pause and feel. Feel that we're not just in our arms, we're also in our legs, and we're also in our floor. Then I bend one leg down, other leg down. Let the body sink towards the floor. Give me a round spine exhale. Lengthen neutral, long spine. Press the blocks away, wide shoulder. Armpits gently slide down and wide on my back. Step the left foot back, find that foot. Lift the glute, send the other leg down. I'm lifted and light. You want to feel like you're lifted up away from the floor a little bit, more than you normally would. And then one leg down, other leg down. We see? So find this, soften the spine. Then round your spine. Yes. You can break up your knee. We're going to do one more. So lengthen the spine. Push with your hands. Feel that you're pumping out those shoulders wide. Yes, then one leg back, keep strong on your arms. Find your foot, find your other foot. Find your other foot. Lift up a little. Good. Yes. Then one leg down. Other leg down. You can rest with no bonus. Either way, so we push the hands down, find the round the spine. Little long spine position. Find your arms, wide through the chest, find those muscles under the armpits. Step one leg back, find it. Feel that leg extend. Take your other leg back, find it, stay lifted. Yes. So nice. Susie, you can put your feet closer together. Yes. Here you go. And push with your shoulders wide. Yes. Take a breath. Take another breath. And then down you go. Ooh, some back shots, folks. You can have the hands on the blocks if you want. That's going to be more shoulder between the block. Knees can be wide or together. There's lots of options. Just feel what feels just right for you. And then the forehead maybe rests down, or maybe I stack my hands and I rest the forehead on my hand. You just take a moment. Hanging here, and if this is not comfortable, you can always be on your back and hug like knees into your chest. Okay. So you want to do the most comfortable. And then we're going to take 3 back breaths. So first, just bring your awareness to your back, especially the back of the ribs. Can we bring our attention there? And then when you breathe in, I want it to be a long inhale that you almost want to start to sense that the back rises up on the knee. So let's take an inhale through the nose, fill up your back body. And then on the exhale, you just exhale out the mouth, feel the back soften. You're breathing your back. And again, inhale into your back, ribs slide up toward the base of the head. And exhale, feel how the ribs in the back soften. Okay, guys, one more time. Inhale, breathe your back wide. Lift it, lift it. And then exhale it. And slowly rolling up. Thank you. Thanks, guys.